Welcome back. You're still tuned in to News and Views with myself, Salailo Makwidi. The time is 8:36 Central African Time. And we're going to be switching gears now to a rather concerning state of affairs, or maybe a very, very important state of affairs, a development that's of imperative, especially now as tensions continue to simmer between the United States of America, Israel, and Iran. There seems to be a new diplomatic player that is stepping into the spotlight. Pakistan, they are seemingly positioning themselves as a potential broker in what could become one of the most dangerous geopolitical flashpoints in recent years, with reports of a possible summit on the horizon. But is this a genuine opportunity for de-escalation or a strategic move in an increasingly polarized global order? We're now joined by Pakistani-based journalist Qamar Yousafzai, who'll be giving us a bit more insight on how Pakistan has essentially positioned itself to become one of the most important players when it comes to efforts to de-escalate what we're currently seeing out in the Middle East. And is joining us via virtual platform. Brother Qamar, Assalamu alaikum. Jazakallah so much for joining us. Welcome to News and Views.
Walaikum and hello to everybody, every audience, my friends. Thank you.
And I think we'll
Yes,
jump right into it. What exactly is the role that Pakistan is playing at this current moment when it comes to those efforts to de-escalate in the Middle Eastern war? And how did Pakistan find itself in this position where there could be a very, very key mediator for the warring factions?
yeah, this is very important. First of all, I would like to update you. Pakistan was remaining busy in this, in silent diplomacy and backdoor diplomacy with America and Iran for this conflict to how to solve this situation. Because and also the Chinese, government also were forcing because the Iran in Iran there is Chinese investment as well as Chinese investment in Pakistan as well. So these elements and these all powers was together and they were in communication. But from last 48 hours, this now became, an open news that a breaking news story that Pakistan is playing. And yesterday, the Prime Minister of Pakistan, he's also announced something. He presented Pakistan and himself for negotiation and to play a vital role in this, to solve this conflict. So now, today, according to the, you can see New York Times and all the newspapers, world media, that United States is also agree with some conditions as well as the Iranian government is also they presented some six condition while the American they presented some 15 of condition of the negotiation. So I'm sure that and also here is in Islamabad the high official meeting is going on time by time and all the machinery is busy. Even the foreign affair minister of Pakistan, Ishaq Dar, he is also busy with all the Gulf state ambassadors and the foreign affair ministers. And also he talked to the Iranian foreign affair minister as well. So I'm sure that Pakistan can do this easily, and that will be very nice and peace in the region. The Middle East will be. Uh, I'm sure that this will be a good result-oriented dialogues. I'm sure.
No, most definitely. I want to talk about Pakistan and the weight that it probably carries when it comes to mediation. As you mentioned, they've positioned themselves as a very, very key mediator here. Does it have the diplomatic weight and also, most importantly, the neutrality needed to be taken seriously by all sides that are involved in this current war?
Yeah, I would mention you little bit. I will bring you went to the big is the NATO and Afghanistan conflict. This also resolved by the Pakistan and Pakistan diplomats and Pakistan military establishment, and so the Afghanistan, the NATO and American forces left Afghanistan in
Mhm,
2021. So thus present situation of Pakistan and strategic point of view as well as the geographical importance. Plus, the Pakistan is the only Islamic, atomic power, recognized atomic power in this
mhm,
region. So the fourth is that the investment in Pakistan and Iran of China and other. And the fifth, that the agreement, the military agreement between Saudi Arabia and Pakistan, these all things are very important. So it Pakistan weight is in this. There is no any other country who can play this type of role because the Iranian, they don't rely on the European Union, on the European countries as well as on the Americans. So there will be in the Middle East, they targeted the American, air bases or the military installation in the Gulf region you have seen. So there is no one other. I suppose if we are coming to the India, so this is also not a good player in the this, and also Modi is suffering a lot of an under attack of the opposition. So this is the only one that country, a Muslim country as well as the atomic power, plus the Chinese investment and these things is, so we can't ignore these things. So I think that this Pakistan is in a good position and were in good position to resolve these issues.
And
Yes.
what would be Pakistan's official stand in this conflict? Because I think that's very, very important for people to know, because it could ultimately influence how they go about being a mediator. And also, given the historical ties that you mentioned that Pakistan has with the US and also the Muslim world, what's the official stand of Pakistan on this conflict?
Uh, I would say that Pakistan in very in under tense and very tense situations going on with Pakistan politically. Suppose that here is the Islamic country, one Islamic country, and they Pakistan having an agreement with the Saudi Arabia military agreement. So this is Pakistan is under pressure.
Mm,
Also because Saudi Arabia is also a Muslim country. Iran is also a Muslim country. So this is very uh, big burden over the shoulder of Pakistan. But in light of these all facts, plus America is also can't ignore the role of Pakistan. While it is, we can't deny it that the American CIA and Indian raw agencies united against the Chinese installation and Chinese equipment. In Afghanistan, there is many militant groups they are supporting by these American intelligence agencies. So round about 16. So we can't ignore these things. But in the moment, I would say that America or other Islamic countries or these, they don't have any chance. Only Pakistan is the only one chance. If I think that it will be very uh, beautiful result. But the conditions we should to see in the next few days, because the condition from America and Iran, this is little bit debatable. So
mm,
let's come what's going on in future, few hours or few days.
mm. I think it was yesterday, just a few hours, Tuesday, just a few hours after Donald Trump postponed those threats to bomb Iranian power plants, saying, there had been productive talks, that we heard word from the Pakistani Prime Minister, Mr. Shehbaz Sharif, saying Pakistan welcomed and fully supported the ongoing efforts to pursue dialogue to end the war, and that the country is also open to hosting a peace summit of some sort. Realistically, how far do you see that summit, those talks, actually happening, with Pakistan being central to them? Are there talks within Pakistan's government circles of when and how these talks could happen?
There, I would say that in start, I told you that Pakistan started this, contacts with the official of the America, Iranian, all these things. This is not happened in, in 24 hours that Pakistan now became, a player. Pakistan was the player, but this news was, not highlighted, and that's not given to any media. So Pakistan was busy. Number one. So this is not, if you are saying, this is not the, dialogues and discussion of 1 day or 2 days or 3 days. So from the start up to now, this and but uh, yesterday the Prime Minister Pakistan and United States President Donald Trump, they announced and they just given some news to the media. Still,
Mhm,
many news today, in the last night, the condition became 15 condition from America and 6 condition uh, from Iran. They came out, and now we are just trying to reach to these condition. What these condition, what America wants and what Iran wants, and then we can come to that either it's possible or not. So these are the main things, because Iran wants the compensation what the destruction happened by the Israeli bombardment. Okay, and America wants that the Israel and America, they want to stop their nuclear,
mm, mm,
system. So these things are very much debatable. Now, I think that this is very good start, that in somehow they came to a discussion on a table. So the Chinese government also told the foreign affairs minister of the China. He also told that war is not the solution, while the dialogue is the solution. So this is very good start by Pakistan, that they will come on the table. And according to my sources, some American official is reaching today to
mm,
Islamabad for these dialogues. So this is very important development. If
mm,
they
mm.
are not sincere,
Do,
the
we, do,
Iranian or American,
we,
so
do
they
we
will
know?
not.
We know the official. Sorry to interrupt. Do we know the name of the American official who's making his way to Pakistan for these talks?
As per the Donald Trump statement, he given the powers to his, vice president. So he will be participating in and also one his, advisor and son-in-law as well. He will also participated in this dialogues. This is now I came to know, and
Mm,
this is from the news. But
mm,
we are just trying to go in depth and investigate, and we are in contact with some people. So
mm,
we will come to know that how many people, what the delegation is, is the weight of that, what's the status of these all. So in light of these details, we can say how it is going on.
I want us to take a quick break, and when we come back, I want us to touch on the China factor, because it's very, very important. And you've also noted it a few times about how influential they can be, considering their relationship with Pakistan, and if they could influence these peace talks in any way. But we'll chat on that after this short break.
Thank you.
There we go.
Breaking stereotypes, moving boundaries, joining hands. Salam Media.
لا تقل لوحدي أو كيف السبيل.
Humanity sets the agenda.
World-class financial services only at Sapphire Global, your financial partner. If you are looking for Islamic Sharia and ethical financial products, look no further. Sapphire Global offers a wide range of financial service offerings from short-term to life and investments. A full-service center with all financial requirements under one brand. Our highly skilled and experienced consultants are ready to help protect your financial future. Contact us on 041 001 0184 or visit our website on www.sapphireglobalfs.com. Sapphire Global is an authorized financial services provider.
Across Sudan, starvation is tightening its grip. With rising food prices and widespread malnutrition, 8.7 million people are now facing emergency or famine-level hunger. As the conflict intensifies and aid routes narrow, families in Sudan are running out of options and time. The Al Imdad Foundation is delivering life-saving humanitarian aid to those most at risk. Stand with Sudan. Donate online at alimdad.com or call 0861 786 243 for more information.
Shimmer, sparkle, captivate. Nothing less than a masterpiece. Droplets of gold inspires precious design. Platinum bursts with intricate freshness, and every pure diamond becomes more than just a girl's best friend. Voda Gold Gem Jewelers, where timeless dreams become a reality. Come to us. We tailor-make designer gold, platinum, and diamond jewelry. Trade in or remodel your old gold. Clad yourself with classy name-branded watches. We offer insurance valuation and free zakat calculation. Visit us at 534 Ridge Road, Overport, or call 031 208 9142. Voda Gold Gem Jewelers, manufacturers of fine gold and diamond jewelry.
Breaking stereotypes, moving boundaries, joining hands. Salam Media.
لا تقل لوحدي أو كيف السبيل.
Humanity sets the agenda.
Welcome back. You're still tuned in to News and Views on myself, Salailo Makwidi. The time is 6 minutes past 8 Central African time. And we're still having a really, really interesting conversation with Brother Qamar, a Pakistani journalist. And he's giving us a lot of insights when it comes to the ongoing Israeli-US war against Iran. And a rather interesting development, Pakistan emerging as one of the key mediators of this conflict. And Brother Qamar, before we went on that short break, I wanted to chat briefly about the Chinese factor. You kept mentioning a few times that China has really, really vested interest in Pakistan, and they would want to, in a lot of ways, be part of the influence of how these talks go. How influential is China going to be in these mediation talks if they are going to be involved in any way?
Yeah, this is very nice question. First of all, I would say that we can't ignore the importance of Strait Hormuz. Okay, so what the Chinese need, the Chinese government wants to solve the problem of their own nation and their own country. So they are looking if the Strait Hormuz will be, banned, and there will be the oil supply will stop. So that will be very difficult. And this is the burning issue is the surrounding, and even all the neighboring countries and all these are, they need the oil and these things important. So this is the one proper way. So the Chinese government also given straight away a suggestion to the Iranian government that the negotiation will be the best way. War is not the solution. So yesterday or day before yesterday, if you will see the statement of the Foreign Affairs of China, so this is very clear statement. Also, the China wants negotiation between Pakistan and Afghanistan is the problem is going on with Pakistan and Afghanistan. Plus, they are very much worried about, because they invested a lot of, in Iran, in seaport like Bandar Abbas, in Chabahar, in One Belt One Road. So these are the issues. So this is the reason that China is forcing for negotiation and peace talk. Yes, please. Hello.
I wanted to now get into the Pakistani delegation in itself. Are there people within Pakistan, whether in government, whether in intelligence, that you feel and think are going to be very, very important in these negotiations? Are there names that you probably think are going to be quite involved? If you can just share a bit on those characters.
My dear, I'm sorry, my connection little bit drop. I can't hear, listen to, your proper question. I didn't hear this. So if you repeat this question, I would like to give the proper answer, please. Hello. If you are asking if I don't know what's the position of internet because I'm in remote area in this time. And if you are saying the military establishment of Pakistan also participated and they had a meeting, all the high level meeting happened in Islamabad, and still these meetings are going on for these peace dialogues. So I can't mention, but the Field Marshal of Pakistan, he is also interested, Asim Munir, he's interested for this negotiation. This is the and Isaac Dar. He is the foreign affairs minister. He is very active in this regard. So and also the prime minister of Pakistan. He is active for these all things. So I'm so these are the names and other the foreign affairs secretaries, even the all the diplomats are busy in this nowadays. From last 48 hours, they became very very active in this, for these dialogues and this. So all are now connected internationally with diplomatic ties. They and I think that this is now what happened and what will be happening in few hours or days. So it will become out, but still we have these information little bit.
No, most definitely. And just in closing, looking forward, you mentioned on what we could be watching out for in the next few days or weeks. From your perspective, what should people out there be looking out for, whether internally in Pakistan and how they're going to be handling these negotiations, or just generally on this conflict? Is there something specific or a few points that you feel are very, very important to note that our audience needs to keep an eye out for?
Yeah, Pakistani nation particularly, they want peace and they love Iranian and they are Muslim country. So all are very happy, and on the social media everywhere, this is that the peace. But their demands are that according to the condition of Iran, there should be, some peace. But what is happening, the leadership of the both sides, they will decide, and I'm sure that this will be very good. But Pakistan people, nations, and a lot of the pro-Iranian lobby is living in Pakistan,
Hmm.
in Quetta, as well as in Islamabad, and you can consider like in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa as well. So they all, very happy for this because a lot of damages happened, lives gone. So it should be stopped. Every person love to peace. So this is my observation according to what I am looking over here and the social media and other media. You can Pakistani every newspaper if you are looking, or any media. So they are very happy for this. this little bit, get through to peace. So this is very good for the people of Pakistan.
No, most definitely, brother Qamar. I'm sure we'll be talking in the not so distant future to get the latest on whether or not those mediation efforts by Pakistan are yielding any kind of results. But we're going to leave it here for now. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
That was Pakistani-based journalist Qamar Yousafzai giving us insight on a very, very important development. I think none of us saw this coming. Pakistan emerging as one of the key negotiators, key mediators to the Israeli-US war against Iran. And as you had there from Brother Qamar, there's going to be a US delegation which is going to be making its way to Islamabad in the next couple of hours. So it will be interesting to see the role that Pakistan will be playing in making sure that this war does come to an end. And I think what's interesting for me is to have countries like Pakistan, who are traditionally not the brokers of peace. They are usually bigger powers, larger countries who you would expect to be the mediators for such conflict. But it's interesting when those bigger, quote unquote, more powerful countries, they themselves become embroiled in conflict, that countries like Pakistan become the ones that step up from the traditional norm of what we used to have mediators and brokers of these kinds of negotiations to be. So it's going to be an interesting couple of hours. It's going to be an interesting couple of days, and you can continue listening, watching, and following Salam Media. We'll be giving you the latest on that front. Otherwise, going to take a quick break. We'll continue after this.
Rejuvenating media day by day. This is